What is going on for those of you who don't know me? My name is AlTone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to share a couple of things for not just those of you who are here for the first time, but also for many of you who do come back to visit on a regular basis. I'm really trying to work out some things and really provide some additional content. Lately, the content that I've been providing has been really 1 to 2 minute short clips on a bunch of products, RC products from Holy Stone, DRC, Ruco, and many of the other companies that I've actually been able to have them send me out some of their products so that I can actually test them out. But I also wanted to know, as we go into the fall and the winter season, and hopefully into the spring and summer for next year, some of the things that I plan on putting here on YouTube coming up very soon, and kind of what I plan on working on, and hopefully provide value for you in the process. So if you didn't know, I want to make sure that you know and that you go and check me out. I'm actually on Amazon. I've been putting out product reviews and actually putting a ton of content on Amazon. Let's just switch over here. I'm gonna take you to the screen real quick so that you can see my Amazon storefront. And here we are. That's my Amazon storefront. What you see there is one of my recent live streams. I actually did a live stream during the prime early access, did some live streams there, and I have a ton of content, as I was saying, here on Amazon with different products in all of my idea lists, gifts for dad, all this kind of good stuff, not just dealing with what I share here on this YouTube channel on AlTone Tech. But I've got a bunch of things there and you can go and check those out, and I actually welcome you to come and see what I have going on Amazon. So all you have to do is just go to Amazon/shop/AlTone and you will find my storefront there and be able to check out some of the things that I have going on there. And usually when I do live streams, and I do have quite a few of them up already, this is from my previous live stream. Usually when I do these live streams, I actually do have product promo codes attached to many of the products that I actually have on the live stream so that you can actually get additional discounts when you shop while you're watching. So just want to throw that out at you so that you have the opportunity to check that out. But not only that, I'm all about drones. I absolutely love drones. They're my priority as far as the content that I create, but I'm also loving aviation as a whole and always have been a lover of aviation. So I do plan on doing a couple of things, even with RC and other aviation style products. I've actually got a couple of helicopters you actually see back here and a few on my back table back there. And I also have a bunch of foam planes, and that's probably where I'm going to sit because that happens to be my place. As I want to share with you as you get into the RC hobby, or you're questioning if you really are going to enjoy the RC hobby. I'm all about beginners. So many of the products that I have back here, like these are the DE-51, my favorite helicopter so far. That one is basically for beginners. I do plan on getting a more hobby grade helicopter at some point in getting into that, but it's for beginners. And then I have like my Sport Cub back here, which I'll show you in just a second, that I'm also actually using to learn how to fly fixed wing. And of course, this is the price on Amazon as it is currently, as I'm actually recording this, but it may change. And you'll see that there's a coupon code for it, so you can get an additional $5 off when you apply that coupon, which I think is fantastic. But if I do have promo codes for any of these products, I'll make sure that they show up in a live stream or even in the description of some of my videos here on YouTube. So make sure that you get an opportunity to check that out as well. But like I said, getting into fixed wing, this happens to be one of my first. I've created reviews and you've probably seen them here on YouTube. If you haven't already, they're coming. As well as shared my experience on Amazon with this particular product already. When it comes to product reviews, you may see them on Amazon before you'll see them here. but they're there for you to check out. And not only that, but DRC, which happens to be a company that's really been supportive of my journey getting deeper into the RC hobby. They actually recently came out, and you notice this one doesn't have any reviews on it yet. This is a DRC little plane that looks like an eagle. It is the FX651, which I think is awesome. And I actually have one right here in that box. That's what's in that box right there. I know that's what it is because they did tell me they were going to send it out to me. So I'll be creating content on that guy in the next week or so and sharing that with you. But again, this is a matter of, now these planes like this one, they work off a different, what's called differential thrust, which means you have two props you see on there, and they use those to steer. If you want to go right, your right prop, if you want to go right, your left prop is going to get a little bit more power. If you want to go right, your left prop is going to get a little bit more power. I had to think about it in my head real quick, but that's usually how those work. But some of the ones like this guy right here actually has rudder, it has elevator, does not have ailerons on it. But I'm actually looking to try out a few other planes that have all the functionality. And similar to like this one is one that I'm really looking at from OMP Hobby that is also available here on Amazon. It's ready to fly. It comes with a controller and everything. And this guy is basically a park, what they call a park flyer. It's a very small, but it has ailerons, elevator. It's a 4-channel aircraft, ailerons, elevator, throttle, and rudder. So you can you get that little bit better control with it, and it actually has safe technology. So it has its version of safe. It says 6-axis gyro stabilizer RC plane. So all of these have a gyro stabilization in them, but this one also does as well. And from my understanding, it's a great one to learn how to fly on because you can turn safe off. It will still help with leveling the plane, but it puts more control in your hands. And I'm looking to get my hands on this guy soon so that I can try it out and begin to get even better with flying fixed wing or planes, RC planes, and sharing that experience with you as well. Does not have landing gear, so you'll do a hand toss and land it into grass, but it's a great plane to start with. Another one that's basically or very similar to it, also by OMP Hobby, is the S720, which I also want to try out. This one, it has landing gear, and it's a nice little park flyer as well. It's the sister to the T720. This one that I'm looking at trying out there, but they're small enough you can fly them in a soccer field or whatever. And that's why I'm really looking at those. Now, I've done a ton of things. A lot's been going on. I actually joined AMA. I actually joined a local club here in the area so that I have a field that I can actually go and fly in. I'm hopefully going to be doing my solo within the next week or so I can have access to the field myself to be able to really test some planes out and really do some things. So I'm looking forward to actually sharing that experience with you and sharing some of my flight experience as well. So I may be creating an additional playlist here on YouTube on this channel, just sharing that information. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you would enjoy. I'm looking at getting to a couple of larger planes, and I will be honest with you, I do have a goal. I would love to, by the end of next flight season, by the fall of next year, to graduate to being able to fly something. This is my dream right here. I don't have a ton of space to store planes, so I can only get a few, but this is one of the ones that I really want to go with, the Hobby Zone Carbon Cub S2, ready to fly with the transmitter. I want this guy because you can land him in a grass field and take off from grass, and that's one that I'm really looking forward to being able to get. But I'm not stopping there. And I really don't, like I said, I don't have the storage space for a lot of planes, but I'm also somebody who loves crafts and I love building. And with that, I'm also a member of Flight Test, which is a community-based organization, which is absolutely fantastic. I love what they do. They're on YouTube, 2 million followers here on YouTube, and they're phenomenal. They actually build planes out of foam, and I'm looking at building a couple of their models either this winter or moving into the spring, as I can afford to actually purchase the material to build those models. So I want to share that with you as well. So this is Flight Test. This is the website for Flight Test, and they have some awesome, awesome, content on their website, but also on their YouTube channel, and they teach you how to build some of these planes. So from Flight Test, which will probably happen well before I get into that Carbon Cub, I want to build a couple of planes. So they do have some planes, quite a few foam planes. You can buy their foam kits and the designs or whatnot. If you want to, you can design them, build them yourself. Just go and pick up the foam core at a local store. But the one that I'm really looking at building is this one, and it is called the FT Tutor. I want to build this guy. He doesn't have flaps, but he does have elevator, rudder, and ailerons. There's a bunch of different options and ways you can build this, and he even has a separate wing that you can buy if you want to do 3D flight. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to be more of a scale pilot, but I do like doing tricks and stuff, so I'll probably learn some tricks and try to do some, but my plan is to build that second wing, which is actually an option that you can add on, which is called the FT Tutor Turbo Wing. I want to build that wing actually, and I'll put in a Power Pack C, which is the most powerful motor that you can put in this guy. You can also land him on grass, which I love. And so I can actually get out and entertain anybody who wants to sit around and watch me fly or whatever and just enjoy the experience. I have had a few people enjoying that experience of watching me fly as well. So I wanted to share that with you today. So many things going on. We're ending the season of outdoor flight pretty much, but I actually have another drone sitting here. It's a Holy Stone drone, the 260, that I'll be doing some tests on this week as well. And I'll probably start doing a few unboxings to share that experience with you also here on the channel, especially since I'm going to have a little bit more time. We probably won't be going outdoors as much, but I have a little bit more time to share that with you. So I really do hope that I get an opportunity to really share some of this experience and that you'll enjoy it, and maybe even encourage you to try to get into flying RC drones, aircraft, even the vehicles. I don't do crawlers so much, but I do enjoy my drift vehicles and everything like that. So I hope that I'll get an opportunity to share all of that with you. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up on this video because that would absolutely help me out. And make sure you go over to Amazon. I'll make sure the link is down in the description as well. Check me out on Amazon and follow. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll talk to you again in a future video, hopefully very soon. Talk to you soon.